everyone. Everyone, how are you all doing? Let me know where you are joining from. And anyone joining with a cup of cacao, message or comment. Mm. How is the full moon treating you guys? Hey, everyone. Mm. It's always interesting what comes up while you drink cacao and how you connect. Just came down with a cold. I see sometimes as a release as well. Mm. So is in with cacao, or even getting your favorite herbal tea or water activates the spirit of the medicine. Mm. This will be my second one for the day. I'm having a full moon woman circle, so we'll be having another cup toasted later. Welcome, everyone. My name is Sri Manju. I'm based here in Seattle, and my journey with cacao has been for many years, but in physical form since 2021. She tried to come through twice before in 2015, 2017, and I couldn't understand how could a cacao be good and not a chocolate. I'm absolutely a chocolate lover at the time. And I found even trying tasted it, different brand of cacao, I didn't like it. So I had to find ways I could use it off. But definitely didn't leave a good kind of a connection. But she tried to come, especially the same brand as well. It's cacao. And when she came in 2021, I was totally ready. The energy, the plant spirit, the medicine in it is exactly what I needed, even though I didn't understand. As I have been into this part of the healing work for past 14 years, and I thought like, oh, what will cacao teach me that I don't know yet? Very skeptic mind of me telling that. And now looking back, there are so many stories. She tried to come in 27 when the mother wound was very raw. And I said, no, not knowing the energetics of it. But 2021 was more of a support that I can bring in and connect to my own inner child, help myself in navigating through. And even in my meditations, I noticed going deeper, light language came in, light code started coming in channeling, writing, speaking, movement, and Akashic records that I was accessing to have even gone many layers of it. Yeah. So that's where I see this as a magic, as a medicine, as something that when we are in alignment, she definitely takes us on a drive. So welcome everyone, those who are joining in. Let me know in the comments if you're joining with a cacao or herbal tea or water. Anything is good. And yeah, the first sip that I remember very well was with my friend who was doing astrology reading. This was virtual, and I followed her instructions to make it. And I added a little bit extra honey because I needed it sweetened. And it was so beautiful as an invitation to taking time. So here is what we'll be doing is taking this energy medicine together and going into a little short meditation to connect with ourselves. And then I'm being drawn to pick this card, a card as well from Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell, and see what comes up. Yeah. So here the main intention is cacao is such an embodying medicine to come into connection with the heart center. That's the most important thing. Most of us do function from being more from the head space, not from the heart space. We have it's like we stopped doing that, or we are not even aware that we are doing from the head all the time. That's the reason we are stressed, anxious, agitated, not feeling grounded enough as well. When we have not only cacao, but any plant medicine, even for that, say coffee, a good quality one, when you sip in, setting with your intentions, hey, help me towards my journey today. Through your work, it could be, through your meditations, it could be, or just being a person, like, either a mom or a retired person. It doesn't really matter with all these taglines, but you are more right here in the present moment. And that is what these plant medicines allies are here, awakening up to awaken us. You are hearing more. Cacao has been quite sound recently, right? I realized only like I left Ireland in 2019 and cacao was only like a little bit I heard about it. I never heard there were ceremonies about it as well. But when I did visit back in 2021, I noticed so many cacao ceremonies happening, coming together, or like the plant medicine started coming back. Just connecting back to that community, it showed like through that year of COVID year, how much we needed the support, right? How much we needed these medicines to help us uncover our emotions and be the part of it. Yeah. It's like we have been told many things like it's not good to have emotion, or you should not be crying, or this is how typically we should be programmed with. But when you come in, like with your own alignment of who you are, what you're doing, um, what feels right is in your heart center. All the messages, all the information lies in your heart center. Um, and to connect to the heart center, through the mind coming to the heart is a bit of a journey. What are the things that gets us into the connection, right? The connection could be through your breath. Connection could be towards like, being conscious about or doing some energy work. It could be and saying mentally like I'm in my body. So these are a couple of things, not all, but a couple of things that we can come back. And when we think from the heart, when we feel from the heart, life is much more open, not kind of like a tunnel, narrowed vision that we don't see what's the next path about. And that's what it does. Yeah, opens our heart center, opens our possibilities and anything that we are right now struggling with. Do you kind of feel that you're more in the head or in the heart? Have you ever checked in with yourself? Does this all resonate even? Something that cacao does is like allows you to speak from the heart. Mm. I've shared cacao to the corporates, the people who are in like brainstorming or into the families or to the couples as well. And I'll always notice a change immediately that comes in after a sip. Even like we drop, we don't judge, we don't program. This is not, it's supposed to be, or this is what my expectation is. Let me feel into it. That's how we change. So, anyone joining in right now or in between, hello, welcome. My name is Shrimanju, who is joining in from with your mug. Let me know so we get into the meditation. Okay, it's 11 minutes into what we are talking. So, let's go in and see what comes up into being in the heart center. How about that? Are you all good with that? No one with cacao or with water or just want to be present? Set your intentions as we are in the energy of the full moon, receiving the blessings, receiving being present here. And that's who we are coming in. So it'll be more of a two-way interaction here energetically. So I would love some love hearts to say, yes, you are there, or in the messages, even who is there? What's happening? What's your intentions? How are you feeling in right now? I changed my room here to see more of the trees right through the window. It's a bit cloudy, but it's so beautiful. So you might notice that I'm seeing out of the picture, but I also see the hummingbirds coming in. I just love this room. This room is more for the painting that I do rather than the call. So it might be different energy because this is a heart room as well. Heart with art. Hi, Elena. All right. So if you're joining with your cup or water or just being yourself, you want to know what it is all about. You just want to feel into the energy of what everything we are speaking, connecting into your own space. That this is a plant spirit and she knows how to travel with you, even though you're not officially right now drinking, but the medicine is right with us all the time. So gently closing your eyes, softening your gaze if that's more comfortable, staying out of the distractions, breathing in and out. And as you're breathing out, make a sigh. You release anything that's not serving you at this moment of time. And breathe in and breathe out. Loosening up your shoulders, loosening up your jaws, breathing in and out with ease, and noticing your breaths to be longer, deeper, slowly increasing the space between your inhale and exhale. Slowly, gently breathing in and out, thinking about an intention. What drew you, the curiosity about the cacao or the heart opening, anything right now you want to drop in. Release anything that's coming up this full moon, or want to gain a clarity or heal on your physical self. Bring those intentions. Now, if you have got your cacao or water, getting it closer to your lips, feeling the energy, inviting Mama Cacao, the plant spirit, to accompany us, be here with us, to guide us, make us feel safe, secure, leading on this path. and gently blowing your intentions as a way of you speaking into her energy. Blowing that into your cup and taking your sip. Feel the energy of the medicine going down, opening up your throat center, your heart center, with your intentions infused. Gently into your belly, easing with your breath, and narrowing it down to one intention, one thought at this moment of time. Calling in the guides, your spirit guides, angels, any light beings that you have ever worked, or new ones that want to show up in this energy field. Welcome them. Feel into these energies, connecting, receiving. Taking your second sip. And with that intention, calling in the guidance to show up and reveal in the easiest way that your heart can resonate, feel, connect. Sit with that information, which is for your highest good. Breathing in. And now taking your next sip. Falling in the directions to lead the path of your intentions, showing you a roadmap that you can walk with ease, the guidance lighting up, that you follow it, hearing the whispers and the subtleness that's coming through. Breathing in and out. And notice the gentle rapness that Mama Cacao provides. The warmth around your shoulders. I got you. You're safe and secure, which gives you the comfort to grow and not be alone, but be with together. With all the elements within you being invoked by her presence, lighting up that fire for your passion, remembering who you are in this moment of time. Feel into that restlessness, releasing with ease, calmness, dropping deeper, giving yourself permission to go deep with your breath. You're being held. You're being supported. Handing over your intentions or the questions to Mama Cacao. Feel her spirit sitting right by you. And she is connecting with your heart center with the subtle whispers, showing you a mirror reflection where you see the information very clearly. It's a pathway to your soul. Have a two-way conversations as you're looking into the mirror, asking which direction to lead forward. Connecting into your higher self, receiving the healing for your physical body as you're connecting to these whispers. Breathing in, notice the guidance coming through, something that you might already know or something totally new. Remember, hold that. Observe your heart chakra expanding, radiating a beautiful golden light, which is moving through your chakras, through your auric body, feeling present with oneness, the source. Breathe and feel into your heart center with that beautiful expansion. Comes in the lightness that you notice within your body. Let this energy gently wrap all around you within you, clearing up anything that's not been on your path. Any thoughts that are not serving to be released. And notice the energy gently rising from your sacral chakra, your emotions, desires, expressions, or creativeness, gently rising up into your heart to feel and embracing each other, connecting, feeling one with the union. And notice those lights gently beaming. As you feel more connected, you're gently coming back into your physical body. With your breath feeling lighter and lighter. Thanking Mama Cacao for holding this beautiful space with her mirror and showing the true essence and the potential of who we are on this journey. Reconnecting ourselves, realigning so we feel from the heart. We make the actions from the heart center. Take another deep breath, showing your deep gratitude to Mama Cacao. Through her, the spirit through the plant medicine, through the earth realm. Deeply grateful for her to connect us all together, to open the heart, feel into our heart self. If you're joining with water or just being present with the air connection, with the water connection, with your intentions, we are reuniting to light up the sparks for each other. Remember who we are. And slowly, when you're ready, coming back and opening your eyes gently with a smile. And as you smile, look into the room or the nature that you're in and see, notice anything speaking to you. Or if you got an image or you felt loved, just sit with that energy. Breathe. Welcome back, everyone. Let me know how you're feeling. Did you feel, did you receive message? It's like that moment, giving ourselves the opportunity to connect to our inner guide. The whispers to make it more amplified, that we understand it more. Hi, Helena. Peaceful, thank you. Joining in with banana fiber drink, water, lovely. How is everyone feeling? You see the card. Anyone feeling more spacey? It's nice to integrate, like spacey is like good thing as well, in case anyone feeling that. It brings into the energies of more in ourselves, because it's not so often that we are asking, what do I want? How do I go? How do I navigate? Mostly someone is guiding us, saying us to do things, and we do it like an autopilot. And now when it comes to us, there is so much of opportunities, like being on a playground, being here, like in the vastness, being safe, secure, and the spaciness comes in. Usually grounding water will help to integrate all this beautiful energy. Sometimes people do worry, like, oh, space is not good, or I'm not worrying, I'm not in my usual self, but it's such a beautiful gift. We don't need to be chronic warriors, even though we have been trained in it very well. But it doesn't get us anything. Worry is only shrinking energy. So coming back yourself to this expansion is the most important thing. Hope you all felt that beautiful energy. For me, this is what it does every time I drink cacao. In a ceremonial way, like this is the beauty about like how we can do it in ceremony with ourselves. If it is my tea or coffee, it's like autopilot. I do sip the first three ones mindfully, and then you just gulp it down. But here it energetically drops you to be more in the flow. As sometimes, like, it's great to really revision and think of if you're brainstorming, of your work meeting as well. Being kind, being nice, smiles, like connecting human to human really helps. And there is no known side effects other than if you're on antidepressants or SSIRs, like or any heart medications, just need to double check with them. If you're taking a ceremonial dose, which is what I do, is the kids cacao. It's a purest form which has low caffeine, and the coffee or the caffeine content in it is lower than a decaf, which doesn't give you jitters, which doesn't give you high spike and drops you. It's more of a gentle wave it gets you through. Like today, Thursday, is I start my day at 5:30 in the morning, and I do have a circle later. So I wouldn't be finishing up until like 9. So I'm having 2 cups of cacao today. And that's all. I don't drink coffee anymore. It's not a need. Before it was need. I was drinking 6 cappuccinos a day. Um, and so that really used to be my go-to thing, or sugary food around the afternoon. But on a cacao, like, no, you don't, because your emotional needs are being met and satisfied as well. Yeah. Is there a high sugar or heavy metals? Not in this one. Heavy metals in some cacaos have been detected, but not in the kids cacao. Um, and sugar, absolutely not. It's quite a little bitter because it's the natural part of it. So from what I've seen with Keith's Cacao from kidscacao.com, so Keith is a shaman who moved to Guatemala as he was guided by cacao as well, which he didn't know anything about, like the medicine of cacao. He only knew Hershey's, like being an American. But when he moved there, like Cacao Spirit was speaking to him and asking him to get into this. So he does channel in where to get the beans, and only the high content of um, the beans which have more psychoactive properties, as in like connecting to your heart, is what he connects with and brings closer to us. Yeah. His intentions is to work with Cacao for empaths, some creative people, musicians, writers, where we are really progressing deep in our work. Yeah. Kids, Cacao. So this is the one that I would highly recommend, not only because I drink or I'm practitioner there, but I have tried many other ones from Peru to Dominican Republic, to Brazil. Like I haven't found anything like this. Um, Most of them were giving me jitters or like a coffee kick. I could not settle down. It wasn't doing the hard work that I was looking for. And the store-bought ones, some generally they don't have the same method of Keats cacao, because generally if you're doing a mass production, they put in a high heat roast, which takes the energy properties off. You feel the burn smell, or you don't feel like the calming effect as Keats. And some of the brands, they do take the cacao butter out as well. And another big reason I support them is because it gives a livelihood to the women in San Marcos community. And this is the only one of the professions. They can be roasting, peeling these cacao beans, fermenting while they are taking care of their kids, which is amazing, right? So that's where I highly encourage. And Keith always supported the community, and also he does support the football team, the women's football team there as well. So which is nice. All this, the community work is so important. And when I felt and I saw them last couple of years, when I met them, like the workers, the tears for Keith, the recognition of their work, and they say going to the work is like a temple for them. That shows how much of a love we are getting into our mugs. That's a little bit background, like, and also I would highly recommend, like, know your source, where you're coming with, where it is from. Yeah. So that is the most important thing, especially the child labor. It could be like, or misuse of community, not having the ethics. That all also matters into what you're drinking in your cup, because this is so sacred reunion between me and my energetic space. And I want to bring a clear energy as much as possible. Saying that, a friend of mine, she visited Colombia. She drank the best coffee in her life right there. And she felt so grounded, like, because it was that reunion. It's not the third grade one, which we get in the stores here, right? And coffee is a plant medicine too. At the right amount, right quality, that's what it matters. Any questions? Most welcome. I love these conversations. Um, hey, Nicole, how are you? It's been such a while. Connect with my transition grandmother 2 years ago. Wow, that's powerful. Yeah. She goes and reunites. I do lead my women's circles on a full moon and new moon here in Seattle, and Cacao is the base. Before that, I was having I really wanted, when I moved from Ireland to here, I wanted a community of a soul tribe. Like I was doing a lot of in-person workshops and circles with Reiki Akashic records, but I didn't know how else to start here because at the time it was a COVID as well. And when Cacao, I was journeying with her, she showed this is the way to integrate, bring us together. And I noticed it's been over 50 of them I have been holding every 2 weeks, which is beautiful. We are all longing for the heart opening conversations. And when we come together, we are um, more in alignment. We are going back home with the light within us shining out. Yeah. So, which is what's more needed as well. And we can share, we can connect, we can talk without being judged. When you drink a cab, you're more in the heart center. So, you are going to feel connected to everyone else as well energetically. That's what I find with this medicine. Yeah. Is that type of coffee available here online? Coffee? As my friend said from Colombia, I don't know. She went to these coffee farms. How is everyone feeling? Good, cheerful? So here is the card. So Nicole, this also connects more for you. It says Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Can you guys see it? I know it's a bit shady. You did the Akashic record for me, yes. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. And she's not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represented the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may not be to mother their children, another part maybe to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Isn't it amazing? Everything what we spoke is right here in the wordings as well. And a grandmother of Jesus, yeah, that's so beautiful and true. Yeah, it's like remembering that seed of light. And we do call in our cacao ceremonies like the seed that's been planted to grow, nurture, and be taken care by the elements as well. When we remember who we truly are, life begins. Life truly begins then. Because when we were younger, we knew what we wanted to become, but then the practicality has stopped us. and financially it could be stopped us, and not knowing exact words would have stopped us. And now you're coming back to be reclaiming yourself or the forgotten parts of you. So remember to connect back here with a sip of cacao. Like you'll be amazed how much life transforms. Like, it's a little ritual, it's a little meditation, it's a practice for yourself between you and your soul conversations where your mind is not judging, hey, what are you doing? Like, is this even real? Like, I have done all that. Like, now is to surrender and just be here. You can incorporate in your meditation practices or into your dream work, even taking cacao a little bit, like 10 grams or something. Like, again, I'm only talking from the ceremonial dose of kids cacao. If anyone is interested, there is a discount you can get slightly. Experience healing is a code. You can use it. Yeah. But here is like your dream realm, like even 10 grams will be great, that you notice that you are witnessing, because sometimes when we are open in our mind, we don't really understand many things because it has to be felt and connected here in the heart. So that connection to the heart happens with the cacao. Yeah. And we always look around as well, like, what your mug shows up, like what is that pictures come up in your mug as well. It's like a tea reading. If anyone has heard about tea reading in Britain, that used to be a popular thing past, like, 2 generations backwards, maybe. That's again like cacao does that. Yeah. What I witnessed the first time when I was in the cacao rainforest was just that energy was so profound, like coming home to this beautiful love, hug, being there. Did you enjoy the taste of it? Not the very first one when I tried, to be honest. But when I made it under the guidance of my friend, I added honey. I can't drink, or not my preferred choice without the honey. It could be it's not too bitter. Most of my friends do drink it without honey or maple syrup, um, or coconut sugar. Some people do add in, or almond milk, non-dairy products you can add in. The dairy products take away the components of the chemical components of the cacao. So it's not like really any benefit for us. Yeah. That's the reason if anyone comes to the cacao ceremony, we say like please don't have any dairy for at least 3 hours. So it's not in your system. You are feeling the energy of it. Give it a try. Like, if it feels called to you, I wouldn't say it's a need for everyone, but it's more of calling. If not, sit with that energy and she'll show up here. It was interesting. I think it's Deb, right? Um, she was researching about kids cacao and she found me, not knowing that I serve kids cacao locally here. So how she brings in the communion of people even, yeah. And don't we think like we are missing those connections, the heart connections? And having for the couples is what I absolutely love as well. It's just many people say like this is like a therapy for us without talking, feeling into it. Like we are not jumping, judging anyone, but we are listening to each other. Yeah, I do this with my children as well. So we get some bonding time. I got teenagers, so bonding time is so essential. So Cacao does that. Yeah. Anything coming up for you guys after the meditation? You can add cayenne pepper, you can add cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, different spices as well, like into your cacao to make it into your own taste. What Keith says is like cacao brings you to the door and we can do the work. Sometimes we are lost, not knowing which door to open up, right? Because of the psychoactive properties, it does feel into like, we are in that space realm and spacious, expansive, spacious, and we need to be really downloading stuff and working on it. Yeah. Journaling is a great idea. Engaging on your creativeness is a great idea. Like here in this room, particularly as I was saying, like, this is my art room. I would be drinking cacao and putting music on and doing some painting. A lot of my friends do say like, oh, you need a lot of patience for it, like doing such an art. For me, it's an engaging, just slowing down, like, it's a calling invitation. That I don't need to be in a busy to prove anything. It's more inwards as well. Yeah. That's the most important thing. And just being your presence is the most important thing. It's like if you have a great relation with your grandmother is an example I always take as like because I have this envision of like what a grandmother role is like. It could be energetic as well, like always being there with a smile and open arms. And they teach the same things as our parents, but they teach in a more loving way, more with an example or an experience. And that's what the cacao does. How is everyone feeling? Anyone new to me? You're enjoying this, and give a follow. So you get the notifications on the next events, which I have for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I do have it, Archangel Michael meditation. Absolutely, angels have changed my life hugely. And Archangel Michael is my boyfriend, as I always claim or joke about. So we'll be doing a deeper meditation with him. And yeah, be there, give it a 10 so you get a notification as well. And if you're enjoying this and would like to make a gratitude or a donation, most welcome to click on the donations, as that helps us to be here and showing up and holding space for each other and also for the Insight Timer. Isn't it great to get this beautiful community space and a platform to, again, that soul tribe, to be connected? Isn't it? This is the most important thing. We are closer to the 48 minute and 48 meditators. I love that. It's amazing how the numbers are showing up. So this is your way of connecting to yourself, your own space for yourself, and going inwards, not letting any boundaries hold you, not letting any thoughts restrict you or putting a limitations. This is exactly going into your inner child, communion of you and your inner child, because your inner child doesn't have a fear. If you ever observe the children, young children, they don't fear, they do jump, they do fall, they try to touch the fire, like, everything is crazy in their world. But before we put the boundaries, and now you're coming back into it, what does my inner child want? What is that I want to explore? What is that I want to do without the fear? Fear is great, always going to be there, but it's about like how we reunion with the fear to take us forward. That's the most important thing. So with that, sit with that thought, sit with that deep questioning, and move forward with more authenticity. What's your deeper calling for yourself? Because as you light up, as you show up, remember the part of you that you have. I always feel we all are unique, like a different type of a sauce, like, or an ingredient in a tacos. And when you find out what you are unique gift it is, it just, the world is more brighter, shinier with your presence, and nobody can take that away. You are unique and special. So I hope that resonates, and I absolutely love it. And we'll see you. I think I had more Insight Timer calls this week. Like nearly every day I'm thinking I'm doing. Strangely, I organize that way, which is not usual. It's only twice I do come. But I guess we needed to be together. Thank you so much, Nicole, for your donation. Much appreciated. We need to have an offline chat. Nicole is an amazing Insight Timer teacher here. So give her a follow and check out her meditation. She's amazing. Love her voice, the soothingness she has. Yeah. So with that, leaving you with this energy of Mama Cacao, go inwards, rest, and take care. And on this full moon, have salt bath, more water, electrolytes, whatever you need to do to get that inward journey, do that. And we'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love, guys. Take care. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste.